Hello food fans, today we're going to have a potato for lunch. I'm going to fix it in a brand new way, a brand new recipe I've come up with. I call this pesto potato. Basically it's using a potato in place of pasta in pesto. So let's get started. I have some olive oil heating up in the pan. I'm going to slice a potato. I've washed this potato. I do not peel my potatoes when I'm cooking potatoes for myself. And what I'm going to do is have one potato, and the ingredients I'm going to mix with it are the ingredients I would mix with pasta if I were making pesto. So I'll be using some garlic powder, some basil. I'll probably throw in some Italian seasoning, and the thing that makes it taste so good would be the cheese topping. I'm not sure if I've got Parmesan or some other type of cheese here, but the cheese sprinkled on top will give this a good flavor. And I've got a couple of secret ingredients I'll be adding when this cooks up just a little bit longer. I will flip the potato slices over, and later we'll add a few more ingredients, including a couple of ingredients I have not told you about yet, that will make this very, very delicious. This will quickly become one of your favorite low-cost, healthful, inexpensive meals. This particular potato that I have chopped up into this frying pan was part of a bag, 10-pound bag of potatoes that I bought at Aldi for $2.99, and that has been within the past couple of weeks. I would guess right now the price is probably much higher. I'll let this cook a little bit, then we'll add some more ingredients. I will flip this one more time, and I'll start adding some of the ingredients that go into this pesto potato recipe. Potatoes are starting to get a very brown coloring as they cook away, and they would taste good just this way. This is olive oil that the potatoes are bubbling in, and I'll add some garlic powder, and I will add some basil, found the basil at Kroger. I have not seen any basil at Aldi, but they do have a pesto mix. This is Italian seasoning. Let me get the other side here. Italian seasoning. I'll let that cook up just a little bit. Then I'm going to add two secret ingredients. I'm going to turn the heat off to the pan right now and let it cool down a bit before I add the two secret ingredients. While this simmers a little bit, I'll put in some peanuts, just a few little peanuts here. About a handful, I guess we'll call that. Just some peanuts in there. That'll give it some crunchiness. Then I'm going to add something I think you will like. This costs $2.19 a pound at Kroger. This is a Roma tomato. Slice up a little bit of tomato in there. The tomato is cold and the potatoes are quite hot. And there's more to be added. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Now I'll take Parmesan cheese and sprinkle it on there, and we shall be ready to eat. That is pesto potato. And this certainly looks good, and I've had this before, so I know it is good. It tastes good. Potatoes work in place. There we have peanut, tomato, potato, and other ingredients. This is basically a main dish. It is meatless, but not vegan. It has cheese in it. I'll mix up my salad. Cabbage, carrots, tomatoes, mayonnaise, relish, and ketchup. You eat your man salad. Cabbage every day. We're having a bit of a warm spell here. This is the 1st of June, about 90 degrees outside. Gas prices in Tennessee have gone over $5 a gallon. This is June 1st of 2022. I feel fine. I've not had I've not had an upset stomach in more than 50 years. Root beer. The price on root beer at Kroger has gone up from 79 cents for a 2 liter bottle to 99 cents for the 2 liter bottle. And by the way, the 2 liter bottle is what is it? 67.6 fluid ounces. I think I've got some of the old bottles that had more content, not with the content still in them. The basil, olive oil, garlic powder. Give this the same basic taste as pesto. And peanuts give it crunch. You will like it, I think. And potatoes hopefully will stay on the shelves. We live in strange times. Salad time. The watermelons, last time I checked at Aldi, the watermelons were $6.99 each. I'll give you some numbers from the past. I bought a brand new car, a Rambler American 440 station wagon, 1969 model. Bought it in January of 1969. $3,050, 3050, a little over $3,000, brand new. The first real job I had, where I was working with grown-ups, working on a farm, helping people to bring in their crops. They paid $4 a day for an 8-hour day, 50 cents an hour. 1952, 53. Watermelons when I was a kid. I asked my mom how much a watermelon cost when I was about 10 years old. She said 25 cents. And you could only get watermelons during the summer months. If you bought oranges, you bought them by the dozen. They were wrapped in purple crepe paper. When I first started working as a movie extra in 1979, the pay was about $62 per day, with opportunities to make more money. If you got a silent bit, if you were displayed as a story point, or you shared the screen with no one else except yourself, you get $100. My first $100 job, I kissed Mary Steenburgen in the movie Melvin and Howard, a very good movie which I recommend. It has one unnecessary nude scene, but the movie itself has a good story. The biggest pay I made for working as a movie extra, not for working on my Screen Actors Guild card, but working my Screen Extras Guild. I had an $800 day on Pee-wee's Big Adventure, and I had an $800 day once on Gangster Chronicles. Both of them were because of golden time and meal penalties. This is good. 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 Time for root beer. My first used car was a 1946 Packard, bought it in 1954, paid $200 for it. In 1956, downtown Los Angeles, I used to get a rib steak dinner for 85 cents. I would get 3 pancakes, 2 eggs, potatoes, a glass of milk. I don't remember if anything else came with it. It was 77 cents. Basil is a good additive for almost anything. And olive oil gives a lot of flavor. Now, for dessert, we'll have a secret dessert. Put this out of the way. And it's 22-cent pudding cup. Very cheap. Time for dessert. This is good. I thank you for joining me for lunch. And I thank you for watching.